Hi everyone, my name is Taha and this is my cancer story part 5. So in the last video, I shared the ongoing, often invisible battles that I face almost every single day. The hormonal chaos, the body image issues, the mental health struggles, the fears around relationships and fertility, and whether I would find a like-minded partner or not. These are some of the battles that continue long after, the surgeries and the cancer treatment ends. But even amidst these profound challenges, the journey never ends there. So this video is going to be about how I'm picking up the pieces, redefining what success means to me, and continuing to build a life of purpose, even if the foundation isn't really stable anymore. As you know from my last video, that my second cancer diagnosis brought Kalorist to a screeching halt just when we were about to raise some funds. All the momentum, all the investment, all the efforts, and all the savings that I had poured into it, it all seemed to go down the drain. It was devastating for me. But once again, I refuse to let that be the end of the story. This is not who I am, and I would never let these other external forces define my life or choose for me. Kalorist is always more than a business. It's a mission that I'm on. It's about democratizing science-based health and nutrition information and making it accessible to millions of people, especially in my home country, Pakistan, where quality information is often gate-kept by high cost. And I'm literally talking about myself here because I primarily work with international clients and I charge them quite a high premium amount for the kind of evidence-based services that I offer. So even while recovering, even when I felt physically and mentally drained, I started thinking about how to rebuild. I guess it's my trauma response from an early childhood wound that I'm working on and probably have healed from. Maybe my therapist is listening to this and he would probably know. But initially, I would do this to survive, honestly. But now, because of my awareness around it, I think I'm doing it from a place of safety and security, and I'm doing it with a purpose now. So recently, I've been thinking a lot about how I can bring this dream to life. And of course, my perspectives have shifted. It's not about rapid scaling and chasing investors anymore. It's about solidifying the foundation, ensuring the core mission remains intact, then building something truly sustainable on top of it. It's a work in progress, a slow and steady climb. There are new adjustments, new strategies, and of course, there has been constant learning around it. But the fire is still burning inside me, and Kalorist is still very much alive, and I'm actively working on bringing its full vision to fruition. And hopefully it will happen very, very, very soon now that I'm back. So while I'm working on Kalorist, I'm also quite deeply involved in another project, which was supposed to be a pilot program for Kalorist. It's called Project FoMo, and it's super close to my heart. Through Project FoMo, we're actively making massive impact right now. I run this online community coaching program with my really good friend Sameet Khan. Sameet is another evidence-based nutritionist and he lives in Malaysia. And our collaboration is sort of a testament to show you how you can build something really meaningful across continents. So the core mission of Project FoMo is very simple. It is to provide affordable, evidence-based nutrition and lifestyle coaching within a supportive community. So both Sameet and I, we've been in this industry for over a decade now. We saw a gap and people needed practical science-based guidance, but they also needed accountability and motivation that comes from being a part of something much bigger than themselves. So through our community, our constant support, Q&As, a dedicated community platform, and structured programs, we guide our members through sustainable lifestyle changes. So for us, it's about educating and empowering them with the right kind of knowledge and helping them break old habits and build lasting health. So far, we've already seen incredible transformations, not just in their physical health, but in their mindset and confidence as well. And I know some of the FOMO legends are watching it. So if you're watching this and if you've watched it this far, I would request you to please stop and share your views in the comments about Project FoMo and your experience with us. So alongside rebuilding Kalorist and running Project FoMo, I continue to work directly with clients through my one-on-one online coaching practice. And this is where I get to apply, my expertise and my personal experience in the most direct way with the people and helping individuals navigate their unique health journeys. As I mentioned earlier, my approach is rooted in evidence based science, but it's also deeply empathetic. My own experience, the highs and the devastating lows, have given me a unique perspective, and I understand the nuances of managing health challenges, the mental blocks, the emotional eating, and the struggle for consistency when life gets really hard. So, all of this allows me to connect with my clients on a much deeper level and offer truly tailored services. And honestly, it's so incredibly rewarding to see people transform, not just physically, but also emotionally and mentally. Not just their bodies, but their relationship with food, their mindset, and their overall well being. This kind of direct coaching keeps me grounded and constantly reminds me of the power of, genuine personalized guidance. Now, so far, you've heard about my entrepreneurial journey, right? But I took a job with Ambiance Hotels and Resorts as the wellness manager in Hunza. It was an interesting experience, a different world than the entrepreneurial space that I'm used to. I took the role for a few months, but because of my health issues and because of what I've been through last year, I just cannot compromise on my health anymore. And at my job, I was working for 16, 20 hours a day sometimes, and it had started to take a toll on my health. I was getting sick, my immunity was all like very low. I was getting migraines for days and days, and it was just not sustainable. So I had to make the hard decision and step away from it when I could. I needed the job because I needed a secure and stable income and get back on my feet. But honestly, it didn't really work, because what's really the point of making money if you can't really do anything or enjoy your life, and because your health is not great? So yes, it was indeed a learning experience, working with a larger corporate structure and managing wellness initiatives for a hotel chain. So ultimately, though, after about 3 months, I decided to step away. So while I valued the experience, it just wasn't worth it because of my health, one. And my true passion lies in building my own projects, working directly with people through my coaching, democratizing health and fitness information, and also building community. So after spending 3 months, it became quite clear that my heart was pulling me back to Kalorist and Project FoMo and to the path that I was truly meant to be on, which was to not work with a handful of people, but to build products that are affordable and scalable and that can help millions of people. Now let's talk about what success means to me. So after everything I've been through, the two cancer battles, the arthritis, losing my mother, losing my businesses, the financial ruin, the invisible battles that only I know that I'm fighting with hormones and mental health, my definition of success has completely changed. It's no longer about external achievements, chasing titles, or just accumulating wealth. While those things have their place, they're no longer the primary drivers for me. Now, success for me is about impact, authenticity, living a life with purpose, and living a life that's aligned with my deepest values. Now, I'm driven by a desire to make a real difference in people's lives, to empower them with accurate science based knowledge, to help them find true health, fitness, and nutrition, not just for their bodies, but for their minds and for their spirits, for their friends and family as well. That's true wealth for me. I also want to work and live in a way that's true to myself, even with all of my scars and vulnerabilities. My purpose is to use my unique experiences, both the triumphs and the devastating tragedies, to inspire, to educate, and to help people navigate through their incredibly complex journeys. So, what's next for me now? Well, my long term goal remains the same, which is to grow Caloris into a household name for accessible health, fitness, and nutrition information, and to expand Project FOMO's reach, and to continue coaching individuals towards their best selves. And I want to build a legacy in empowerment and truth in the health and wellness space. By openly sharing my story, the good, the bad, the deeply ugly, I hope to inspire others, to help them find their own resilience, to redefine their own definitions of success, whatever life throws at them. And most importantly, to know that even after being completely broken into pieces, rebuilding is always, always possible. My journey continues, and I hope you'll be a part of it. Although the 5-day video series has ended, I would like to keep posting something or the other every single week. So if you want to stay in touch, if you want to learn more about how I'm navigating through this extremely complex yet difficult time of my life, make sure that you like this video and also subscribe to my channel. And if you have watched all 5 videos, honestly, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And I would also like you to tell me, what does success mean to you, and has your definition changed over time? And to access the full This Is My Cancer Story series, make sure you go to my profile and check out the playlist that I've created. Thank you.